Hello my dear students, today we are going to learn Geography Workbook Standard 10th Navneet. Chapter number 1 Field Visit. Question answer. Question number 1, choose the correct option and write and rewrite the statement. Sentences. Bar chart is not an essential material for field visit. Question number 2, arrange the statement in a correct sequence. Visit to the location of the field visit, selection of the place for the field visit, report writing, preparations for a field visit. Answer statement in a correct sequence B, D, A, C. Question number 3. Are the sentences right or wrong? Number 1. During the field visit, the informations can be obtained by the interviewing local people. Right. Number 2. There is no need of planning for the field visit. Wrong. Number 3. Geographical field visit is a visit to a particular place with the purpose of entertainment. Wrong. Question number 4. Regions and necessities influence the difference in the means of livelihood. Right. Number 5, vegetations is an indicator of a difference in a precipitations. Right. Number 6, during a field visit, change in a vegetation does not indicate the change in rainfall. Wrong. Question number 4, answer the following question in one sentences. Number 1, what is field visit? Answer, collecting a geographical and the cultural information by actually paying a visit to a particular place is called a field visit. Question number 2, what types of information of a field visit can collected by field visitors? Field visit. Answer, geographical, social, economical, historical, cultural, etc. Question number 3, what type of photographs will you click with a with respect to field visit? Answer, we will click the photographs of crops, animals, birds, soil, rocks, trees, houses, etc. Question number 4, during field visit, how will you obtain a various type of information? Answer, by observation, facts, interviewing concerned officials and studying the documents available at the selected field. Question number 5, what are the indicators of difference in precipitations? Answer, vegetation, structures of houses, custom of population, diet of people, etc. Question number 5, write short notes. Number 1, importance of field visit. Answer, the importance of field visit can be outlined with the help of the following point. And point number 1, field visit is in understanding various geographical concept, element and process through the direct personal experiment. Question number 2, it help in understanding the correlations between the human and environment. Number 3, it help in changing the understanding and sensitivity about the historical, economic, social and cultural facts about the selected field. Question number 2, precautions to be taken continuously during the field visit. Answer, point number 1, we will ensure the safely of oneself and the other one will carry identity cards. First aid box, etc. with oneself for the emergency. Number 2, we will strictly obey the instructions given by teachers. Point number 3, during the field visit, we will try to gather information about local circumstances by covering with the local people. Point number 4, we will also answer that one does not harm the environment in any way during field visit. Question number 6, give a geographical reason for the following. Number 1, It is important to manage the waste generated during the field visit. Answer point number 1. Many things like container or the bags, a bottle of a drinking water, paper, maps, etc. are used during the field visit. If these things are thrown here and there after their use, it leads to the generation of litters. Point number 2, litter leads the pollution. It harms the surrounding environment. Point number 2, it is necessary to take items required for the field visit and the questionnaires along with us. Answer, the items like the notebook, pen, pencil, scale, camera, etc. are essential to collect the information during the field visit. Point number 2, containers or the bags, rocks are required for collecting samples of water, soil, rocks, plant, crops, etc. Number 3, point number 3, questionnaire help in information of a particular geographical concept, element, process. Question number 7, answered in detail, explained. Question number 1, what items will you take with you for field visit? Answer, we will take the following items with us for the field visit. Point number, notebook, pen, pencil, scale, camera, etc. To collecting informations. Point number 2, compass from for knowing the direction and maps for understand various location. Point number 3, questionnaire as per the purpose of field visit. Point number 4, container as for collecting samples of the water, soil, rocks, plant, crops, etc. Also a cap, a bottle, etc. Point number 2, how will you manage the litter during field visit? Answer point number 1, carrying container, bags, dustbin to collect the litter dumped field. Point number 2, informing everyone to not dump trash washed on a field during visit. Question point number 3, creating awareness about a cleanliness using a chart and a banners or performing a street play, etc. Point number 4, informing and requesting the official of the local corporations and for taking immediate uh, remedies, action against the litter wash dumps on a field. Question number 3, on the basis of which point will you write the tour tour report? Answer, now point number 1, introduction. Point number 2, aim, objective and the importance of the field visit tour. um, Point number 3, collecting and presenting the informations, reviews or rivers and lake, climate, rainfall, occupations, crops, animals, life, natural vegetations, structures and type at houses, transport facilities, population, diet of people, custom of people, culture, etc. Conclusion, acknowledgement, biography, etc. Question number 4, discuss. If you are a part of the field visit, what preparation will you make? Suppose the teachers ask you to plan a visit. How will you plan the detail of this trip? Answer, deciding the place. Point number 1, if include the planning about the locations, distance, transpirations during the field visits, etc. Point number 2, for example, deciding a place like a river, blank, seesaw, seashore, mountain, fort, plateaus from a hill station, etc. Point number 2, deciding the purpose. Point number 1, it include deciding the aims and the learning objective at field visit. Point number 2, for example, visiting a hill station and seashore to study a difference in climate conditions between them. Point number 3, obtaining essential documents. Point number 1, it includes a collecting or obtaining the location map of a field, necessary permission letters, etc. Point number 2, for example, obtaining a permission letter of owner of a factory, allowing a visit to a visit a factory. Point number 4, preparing question. Number 1, point number 1, if include a preparing a question of a per the purpose of field visit. Point number 2, for example, preparing a following type of questionnaire to gather information from the farmer working on a farm. Point number 1, for which crop in this land suitable. Point number 2, which precautions are taken to protect crops from any harm, etc. Point number 5. Question number 5. Prepare a questionnaire for a field visit to a factory. Answer. Point number 1. When was the factory established? Which product is manufactured in the factory? Where does the raw material required for the production come from? Who provides water supply to the factory? In which market from is the produce sold? Solid. Point number 6. How is the market from factory? Far from factory. Point number 7. Who was owner in this factory? How many workers one work in the factory? What provisions have been made for the betterment of workers? What is the policy and objectives of factory? Question number 6. Explain with the example how field visit increase geographical knowledge. Answer. Number 1. Field visit helps in knowing the detail like landforms, temperatures, precipitations, etc. of a particular field. Point number 2, for example, by the field visit, one can understood the correlations between the temperature and altitude. Point number 3, during field visit, one can collect the information about clothes, food, cultures of a particular region by the interacting with local people. Question number 7. Prepare a questionnaire for interviewing farmer for a field visit to a farm. Answer. Point number 1. What is your name? Number 2. For how many years are you practicing farming? Which crops are cultivated in your farm? Give brief information about the crops grown in your farm. Which equipment are used for agriculture's activities in your farm? Point number 6. Do you use fertilizers? Which type of fertilizers do you use? Question number 8. What care will you take when you visit seashore? Answer. While going for a field visit to seashore, we will confirm that timing of high and low tides. Question number 2. We will take a local guide while visiting a seashore to a mountain region. We will not go to the unknown places. Number 3. We will avoid taking a selfie near a risky areas like sea, cliffs, or any other places in the deep sea. Point number 4. We will keep the seashore clean. We will not litter. Point number 5. We will follow the instructions given by our teachers and return on the boards near the seashore. Activity based open-ended question. Make a report on your field visit. Answer. A report. A field visit to the Ajanta caves aims and objective to study the concept of the Ajanta caves, to collect the detailed information of the Ajanta caves informations gathered. Point number 1. Location of the Ajanta caves. Ajanta caves are in Aurangabad in Maharashtra, one of the oldest caves in the country. The Ajanta caves are 30 old rocks cut caves. Point number 2, area of the Ajanta caves. The Ajanta caves constitute monasteries and the workshipplas of a different Buddhist traditions covered into a 75-meter, 246 feet walls rule area about 8,242. Point number 3, transportation facilities to reach Ajanta caves. It is well connected by a road and is accessibility from all major cities in the state like Mumbai, Ahmedabad. The nearest airport to reach his caves in the Aurangabad airport, that is 99 km away from Ajanta. Point number 4, visitor information. Ajanta caves are open throughout the year on all days of the week except Monday. Tourists can visit the caves from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Thank you.